behalf of my organization. I'll try not to use 5 minutes. We are a disability services agency, both governed and staffed by a majority of people with disabilities. And we would like to thank the city administration for giving us a chance over a year ago to review the plans and to see the high degree of access throughout the entire proposed renovation. We believe that people with disabilities belong everywhere, just like everyone else. And as I believe everyone else here tonight does agree with us, I would like to point out that don't forget about those of us who are adults with disabilities who have children. We would like to be able to access the play areas with our children. I've been using a wheelchair since my daughter was 3, and right before her 3rd birthday was probably the last time that I was able to go onto the playground with her. At the Center for Independent Living, we frequently provide a disability sensitivity education program for school-age students, often in the city downtown, and the program is called Common Playgrounds. And that is what you have here in your entire plan, a place where children and adults with and without disabilities can be together. I know for myself, just as an example, the last time I was able to be in the Rose Garden was a few months before I began using the wheelchair in the early 90s. I just drove by a few weeks ago and said to my husband, it's been a really long time since I was down in there. And for those of you who are not individuals who have experience with the wheelchair or walkers, etc., cinders and stones, they don't work for people using wheelchairs. We need some type of a paver, so to speak, something that is more firm, because wheelchairs do get stuck in those. And if you are manually pushing your wheelchair, even if you're as strong as my colleague Bob Amelia, who's a wheelchair athlete, you're not going to get very far on stones and cinders and gravel. I think that those of you who live near the park, I myself do live just about within walking distance of the park. I think that you will find that children with disabilities and their parents would be good neighbors. And if you happen to have 500 people at the park at one time, would you call me? Because I cannot believe that's ever going to happen. You know,